Okay, we're here in game one of our standard two-man. We'll play first. Oh, this hand, it's kind of bad, but let me think how bad this hand is. So we don't have a play currently, but we're fixed on mana. We have 2 and 3 drops, none of our token creators, but we do have the honor. I think this is like the bare minimum keep. I'm not gonna mull it, but certainly not a exciting keeper, but it's not like a dreadful hand either. I don't really know. I'd rank this one pretty low on the keepable side. Definitely slower than what you want, but thankfully our opponent opens with 1-2, so our speed loss doesn't look quite as bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. So now we can do our honor, and then we can hopefully top deck some token creators, or Doom Travelers, or Gideon Lawkeepers. Plenty of stuff we can top deck. That'd be good. Blue-green, so we're already playing against an unusual color scheme. We'll at least be able to go for the throat something and Midnight Haunting next turn, ideally. I'm trying to think of the blue-green decks. Not a lot are coming to mind right now. I feel like I should know a green-blue deck. I need to see more than just Ponder. I mean, usually Ponder is played side by side with Delver, so I guess, is it a Delver deck? But then why is it not white? Alright, so we crack our Evolving Wilds, get a Plains. See if we get some playables here. Lingering Souls, awesome. Playing it. Happy to walk into a mana leak. Got no problem with that. Yeah, I'll take that every day of the week. Rites of Flourishing. Now I'm super confused. Are we playing against we must be playing against a mill deck? That's all I can think of now. Mill deck. Alright. So we actually get a sweet turn. Gonna play our Lingering Souls. And then I plan to eat his Rites of Flourishing with my Leonin Relic Order. And that way we're the only ones that get the value out of it. Sweet. Oh, I should have played my extra land first. I always forget that this gives you an extra land too. So that was kind of a mistake. Wait, it still lets you play the extra land? I'm confused now. I thought since it went off the board I wouldn't be able to, but alright. So I'm curious what his board wipes are going to be. Could have Ratchet Bombs, but that doesn't look super dangerous for us right now. What would his board wipes be? Another Rites of Flourishing. Okay. I'm going to Oblivion Ring that one. Although, maybe I should save for the Jace, but I don't know. I really don't want to give him any value out of that. Alright, we're definitely playing Honor of the Pure, and we'll follow it up with Oblivion Ring. I mean, we don't need to commit anymore. Although I suppose... No, I mean, we have lethal on board next turn unless he wipes our board. So, it's definitely worth our time to Oblivion Ring that Rites of Flourishing. and pass the turn. So I anticipate some ratchet bombs out of side, if nothing else. It's not doing anything. Alright, well, we're definitely attacking for lethal then. And any flash creatures, I'll definitely go for the throat. Fog. Alright, so we're playing like a turbo fog deck. It's interesting. I see no reason to commit our board anymore. Taking away the rights of flourishing from him, I think, is a pretty big deal. Let's see, Snapcaster. Ponder. Okay. And we'll go for the throat that. I mean, I could Fiend Hunter it, but I actually think it's better for us to go for the throat it in case he kills our Fiend Hunter and is able to get another flashback effect. I'd like to avoid that. So we'll walk into another fog. Look at that. This guy doesn't even need the... This guy does not even need the rights of flourishing to get out of this mess. Turbo Mill. So there's definitely Jason here. What else is going to be in there? That's a good question. I'm not really sure what else would be in there. What else mills really well right now? Can't really think of a lot that's great for mill. I mean, I would assume he's not rocking like Dream Twist or anything, but I guess you never really know. I suppose we'll play the Virtue in case he's got like a bounce effect, maybe? Alright, so 2 fogs down. Two fogs and a moon mist down, and 1 Snapcaster, so still have the potential for a lot of stuff to get through. Oh yes, how could I forget about Increasing Confusion? Wonderful card. For mill. Wonderful tool for mill. I mean, I suppose I play the Doom Travelers. I don't really see what advantage I'm getting out of holding these cards. But it's not like green and blue have a lot of board wipes anyway. So I guess we're just playing some Doom Travelers and passing turn. So 2 Moon Mists, 2 fogs, and a Snapcaster down in the top 23 cards of his library. Alright, we got game 1. This, I don't think, is going to be a super easy victory for us. So, what are the best tools that we've got? We've definitely got the Oblivion Rings, and at this point, I'm definitely bringing in the Nile Spell Bombs. Obviously, he's counting on those Snapcasters, I'm guessing, pretty heavily. Go for the Throat look appears like it's going to be pretty much worthless, as is Gideon Lawkeeper. So Gideon's Lawkeeper is pretty much essentially just a beater. Do I want the Torturer in this match? I don't really know what kind of creature removal he'd have in his green-blue deck. Is the thing. I'm anticipating him bringing in Ratchet Bombs, and I'm anticipating him bringing in Beast Within. I'm anticipating him bringing in Naturalize. Do I bring in a torturer? I don't think so. Fiend Hunter doesn't really look good. Maybe Shrine would be better, but what am I really waiting for? I mean, I had the damage on board to kill him. It was just I couldn't get by the Wall of Fogs. Yeah, I think the Spell Bombs and the O-Rings should be enough. Hopefully. We'll see. Interesting deck. Not gonna mulligan. This is a good hand. Can deal with the Rites of Flourishing. I actually really like Rites of Flourishing against our deck in particular, since we have 7 answers right now. So pretty much it essentially reads like we get the value of it, and we have to use a spell to get rid of it, but we get the best value out of it, which I like. Our opponent did pretty good there, considering how good of a... I mean, we were super fast-paced on him. He did pretty good, fogging us for a while. I think, what did we get through? Four fogs before we finally got there. So Rites of Flourishing, I'm just going to quickly Oblivion Ring. But otherwise, we're going to pass turn and keep up the Midnight Haunting. Alright, he's allowing it. Alright. Suppose we attack and play our Lingering Souls. Oh, actually, he could have done Corrosive Gale as well. I mean, Ratchet Bomb is going to deal with this threat either way. I think I'm actually going to do the Gather instead, only because it'll dodge. I like that it dodges the Corrosive Gale better. Alright, and that walks into a mana leak. I mean, I suppose Lingering Souls would have made better use of the mana, because it would have allowed me to play this with leak mana next turn, but I would not be surprised if this guy had Corrosive Gale too. If he plays Jason Mills, at least we can O-ring it. Nothing, huh? Alright. Honor looks pretty good. Alright, so we're definitely playing Honor of the Pure here. I mean, I don't want to do the Lingering Souls because I can actually pay for the Honor of the Pure. And then this is going to definitely make him deal with these spirits pretty fast. Alright, so he did bring in Naturalize. Good to note. We'll play Lingering Souls. He can leak that too if he wants. Alright. So we're setting ourselves up for a Ratchet Bomb, but at least we have the follow-up with another Lingering Souls. No plays. Very confused why he was doing something like that. Alright, so we'll play Virtue. Pretty ideal time for Virtue, I would say. And start hitting some fog effects. Or not. He's willing to go to 8. Rites of Flourishing. Still planning to Oblivion Ring that. I don't think there's any reason to let him draw into more stuff that's detrimental to us. Oh, our guys don't tap, so that's kind of sweet, but he didn't have Fate Flower anyway, so guess it's irrelevant, but that's kind of cool. Virtue gets around as one of his fog effects. Yeah, we're going to O-ring. I'm not going to deal with Rites of Flourishing, him drawing extra cards. I don't like it. And I always need to remember I can play that extra land. It's strange to me that I can exile this and still play the additional land. It's got another one. See if we can get a Relic Warder off the top. That would be pretty frustrating for him. Doom Traveler. Alright. Law Keeper. Two cards that aren't so good in this match. Alright, well, he's getting his fog effects. Suppose we... I don't even know. I guess... play these two guys. They don't really do much anyway. I mean, we've got lethal on board. We're just waiting him out, hoping he doesn't get his fog effects or a Snapcaster. It's the best we can do. Guess we keep Lawkeeper back if I want to tap a Snapcaster or something. Doesn't actually matter. The damage is prevented. Okay. Unfortunately, he's drawn cards now. Kind of wanted to prevent that. I'll tap his Snap Mage. See if we can't get something off the top here relevant. No, not quite. Alright, so another fog effect. Naturalize the Virtue. Taking 5, going to 3. Suppose we play another Lingering Souls. I don't know. Doesn't actually matter. It's just we have so much that this doesn't actually like affect me at this point if he wipes our board, I guess. I don't want to Fiend Hunter a Snap though. I don't like that. I feel like if he added some way to get rid of my Fiend Hunter, that would be just giving him an additional use of that Snapcaster Mage, which is definitely what I don't want him to have. So he didn't naturalize the Oblivion Ring, which told me did not have a fog effect that turn. So did he get one this turn is the question, or a Snapcaster Mage? I mean, the kind of sweet thing about his deck is he has like just a ton of different ways to get the mill effect. Oh, he's tapping out. Alright. Oh, but he has the fog mana up, I see. Okay. Is he going to get there with increasing confusion? Very easily could. So, we need a Nile Spellbomb off the top. None are in our graveyard, though, so there's a good shot we're drawing one pretty shortly here. I'm assuming he's got the fog. We'll see if he's got it. Let's see. Alright, well, we'll see if he's got the fog. We'll just do 4 guys. In case he's got the clinging miss. Oh, he couldn't cast it anyway. Alright, he did not have the fog effect, and we got the match. What did we learn? I guess Mill is a pretty weird deck, but I admire that this guy is trying it. It's I don't think he had a particularly good match against us in particular, only because we've got the, you know, at this point, what, 4 O-rings or 3 O-rings and 3 Leona Relic Orders, so just a ton of ways to deal with this stuff that gives him the card advantage. And we have the Nile Spell Bombs to get rid of his graveyard. So that deck did not have a great match against us, but definitely interesting to see a Mill deck in Standard. I think that's got to be one of the first Mill decks I've seen in Standard in months. I don't even know if I've seen one, to be honest. So that was interesting. But yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Played against